Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Skyrim Special Edition. So we finally started the Dark Brotherhood Assassin's Guild quest. Ironically, the problem was why I couldn't get it to move any further was you have to sleep, and I just don't sleep in the game. There's no reason why you would ever sleep in this game, even if it gives you a well-rested bonus, which I was trying to actually have for a while. It's all sort of pointless. So we needed to talk to this guy, but let's talk to everybody.
Well, I certainly won't deny my involvement.
Welcome, my sister. Welcome to our sanctuary.
So
You
I'm
made the right choice joining us, I assure you.
somewhat certain that the Dark Brotherhood is comprised of members of people from other places that we may have seen.
You just trust in Astrid, follow her orders.
I'm gonna do a
You'll
remain
find
silent run here. Whenever I can remain silent, I'm gonna remain silent.
Once I was
Since
a
I'm not
shadow
reading
slayer,
out what they
an
say
assassin in
anyways.
service to the King of Blackmarsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. But that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid in this sanctuary.
So
I
he's
am
from a
trained
completely
killer,
different order.
And once again, have been given purpose. Life is good.
Interesting.
Stay safe.
We've also seen this girl, who I assume is like a vampire, and this guy who I think is a werewolf.
Well, it's raw meat. Oh, my beautiful wife has told me all about you.
Must be my little adventure on the ship.
So this guy looks like a companion.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites.
Actually, she did mention it.
Look, if you're trying to get to know me, don't. I don't like you, and I never will. It's nothing personal, but my wife trusts you, and I trust her judgment. So you can't be all bad. Here's all you need to know. I'm a werewolf. I like killing things. I love Astrid. I hate annoying people. And the color blue gives me a headache.
Okay, what does the color
Right
blue
there.
have to do with anything? What equipment do I have on, by the way? We were given
In truth, it was
several things
I feel a bit
that I
guilty.
could put on.
Once again, the sweet innocent child earned more trust than was wise.
Let's talk to this girl. Talking about a different story.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard she pulled the old choose your victim gag with you. Ah, I love that one.
Let's remain silent.
You're going to love it here. We have a lot of fun, and we look out for each other, just like any family.
She doesn't get any clothing. Special Dark Brotherhood clothing for kids. They didn't
I'm
make
just
any.
a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh.
So can she train me
It's
in
as
alchemy?
rewarding as it is dangerous. Let's see what I can show you.
She can't show me anything.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
I will buy things from you though. And I don't think there's any other reason. Probably wasting money on lockpicks. And what is like deadly poison 65 seems about the maximum you probably could get. I'm looking at just to see if there's something she has that I don't have.
Until next time, sister.
New sister, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family.
Let's talk to
Does
her.
death not come to us all? Is it not a certainty? I am therefore honored to be Doom's herald, to
She's
play
a
some part in a being's inevitable end.
dark elf Thalmor or whatever.
What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn. which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes. Stay safe.
I heard about what happened.
The Reddering contract? Yes, you heard correctly. In and out of Varden fell in 48 hours.
By Sithis, you slew everyone. Well, except for that one you kept alive to serve as witness. Does your wickedness or your skill?
Sithis whisper be upon you, sister.
I'm the perfect weapon. My innocent childish form grants me nearly unrestricted access. Poison or a good...
Apparently I found something new. So we have an enchanting, a disenchanting, and over here we have a spider.
So, is it true?
And it's not attacking me, so I think it's their pet spider. Interesting. This is Gaston Belfort, somebody named. Let's read what his note says. Books. Hastily scrolled note. My scribing tools are lost and I have no time for lengthy entry anyways. It's taken weeks, but I finally found it. The Sanctuary of the Dark Brotherhood. One of them anyways, in Skyrim. I've watching them, the assassins, their comings and going. The fools have no idea they've been observed. My next goal is to somehow make it past the sinister black door into the sanctuary itself. I don't have time to even think about the dangers. The truth must be known.
Some twine, 3 wood elves, and a hatchet. Points for creativity.
Well, maybe he came down through there. And I guess, let's see,
Don't
there's
let my
nothing new.
appearance throw you off. I'm older than you, a lot older. Getting bitten by a vampire when you're 10 will do that to a girl. It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
Let's talk to this guy.
Yes, you're the new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine.
Remain silent.
I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You can see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely. I went on to teach at the college.
The temple contract?
Left after 2
Well, I
years.
certainly won't
Too
go on
simple.
that impulse.
Too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School.
So that's that's the College of Winterhold.
Kill well
So
and
he was
often.
casting spells at
And
1.
trust them was wise.
That's highly unlikely. I mean, imagine a 1-year-old just being able to do any magic if magic existed. That'd be insanely overpowered. He wouldn't have made it to 12. Uncommon tastes. What else? Let's see. Cupboard. I'm not finding any gold in anything, just a few ingredients.
Let that be a lesson to you, young pups. There is no challenge that magic
So here's the tenets, but we can't read them. The 5 tenets of the Dark Brotherhood that are missing. Wardrobe. Nothing in there. So unless we find some beds in this area, I guess we could sleep in any of them we wanted. Let's see, take the gold. So you're not gonna get a house or anything private, but you get your standard guild turn of beds and a place to sleep, a place to call home in case you can't afford the 5,000, which is kind of a lot, but not really a lot of money. At the very least, you probably would have purchased Breeze Home by now. There is a certain level here, a certain way things more than likely occurred for most players. And that's one of the elements of this game, is it tries to be this open world experience, but in all reality, just because of the way things point you into other directions, the path is not going to be that different for different players. Very few players are going to ignore everything they see and run to the top left or the top right of the map. They're going to go to Winterhold. They're going to they're going to go to Whiterun first and do the companion's quest almost certainly. This is an iron door and knapsack. Silver necklace. Here's a temple. A stained glass temple thing. Another path this way. Nothing here. We're waiting for the... Well, we're not actually waiting, but the mother, the Night Mother, is supposed to show up, and will show up eventually. Nightshade, this. Another sneak book, I'll take that. What's down this way? Yeah, it's mostly damaged. And let's see. Looks like you'd be able to collect some items here, but it's having difficulty letting me actually pick up those items. I wonder if this is where the werewolf lives. Paper and charcoal, which I really don't have interest in doing any more rubbings. Not worth holding on to those elements and taking up the weight. It's also definitely not worth picking up all these things, but frankly I need to sell as much as possible as fast as possible. So we've done the tour, we've seen all of this facility. It's not really big or anything. It doesn't have any real speciality to it. There's a place to anvil and a place to use a workbench and a place to chop some wood, but I think there's no leather thing. So if you're gonna make leather, you're probably out of luck. Why do I have all this iron on me? Because I was buying it to build on the house. So that's probably a waste to do that.
You're part of a family now, Hamshank. I trust you, you trust me.
Hamshank. Interesting. Now we can talk to this guy.
You're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Really? I've just been remaining silent the whole time.
Ah, Going for the mysterious and brooding thing, huh? That may work for your targets, but you'll find I'm not so easily impressed.
So one of the elements here is if you just stay silent, you don't have to morally agree with the assassins, which I could see a lot of players role playing in the game so much that they would say, no, I don't want to join the Dark Brotherhood, and then they would miss out on a good line of quests that are going to happen.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete.
So we need to go
yet.
kill some people.
And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Sounds simple enough.
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either, but they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
So let's ask him about what he can tell us about himself.
Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim. That's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I have never looked back.
I wonder about the world of Tamriel, which is Skyrim as the continent or country within Tamriel. I wonder how many more areas there could be that have been mentioned. We know there's the Shimmering Isles. We know there's Cyrodiil. There's Oblivion, which is a different universe. And
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
see, light armor 55.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
So we have 3 contracts. I haven't heard of any of these people. Let's get some information.
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you.
Just a beggar?
He lived just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right. She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baytild's angry and desperate, a fighter. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
So, as it is, these... I mean, there's no storyline, I think, here. I don't think you can go save them or get a better offer from them. Or if we can, that's all going to happen later.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
But they want me to pull off these assassination quests before I can move any further. Kind of like the other guilds had side quests for us first before we could do anything else. I wanted to look here at the Shroud Armor. Increase your poison resistance, muffled and move silently. Bows do 20 more damage. Bows do 20 more damage. And backstab does double damage. Double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. Ooh. Sneaking is 25% better. Destruction spells cost 15% left, whereas where is muffled and moves silently. The problem with any of these things, though, is I would have to either disenchant them or do something else with them to find something out there to use it on a better piece of armor. So over here there's no assassin contract, over here there's no assassin's contract. The Batilde is here, and she's the most difficult one, I think. Ednus Pappas is here, and Narfi is here. So we'll just start here. And the thing is, we want to murder people without being seen. And that's gonna be an issue. Certainly.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
What did I do for this guy? They say that a lot, and it's like, what did I do? One side mission that you paid me for? Should I talk to people first before I kill them? I think we should. This guy is... he's got nothing on him. Nobody can see me. And it's a shame I don't have a backstab ability or anything. Take his gold, lockpick, and ragged robes. Actually, take everything. Nobody saw it. Like a thief in the night, we move on to the next one. That was quick. And as long as we're not seen, we're fine. We can just stroll up to people and talk to them. I didn't talk to that guy actually, though. I instead chose to get him while he was asleep. I guess it doesn't matter though, because the point is they die. It's not a conversation, it's not an attempt to get more money. We have some tenants, and I bet one of the tenants of the Dark Brotherhood is always complete your contracts, because if you don't complete your contracts, then you're probably a very bad assassin. It's not like the movies. See, let's go talk to this guy.
Why are you here? Get away from me!
Remain silent.
Who are you? You're with the Dark Brotherhood, ain't you? I knew it! I knew you'd come for me! Please!
Come on the run.
That was an unpleasant bit of business.
A bounty was put on me. So who saw me? That's the real question, is who saw that I was here? It seemed like nobody saw me, and yet I still got a bounty. Let's see. So make sure you're hiding, I guess. We made zero progress on getting those masks. Really zero progress at all. And I don't know if that's because all of the masked mages are in caverns that are extra, and you would have to go seeking out all of those things. So let's go talk to this one and see what happens.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave. I've a mind to run, so if you'll excuse me. Those fools are actually... What have you done? Hey, watch what you're doing.
So why are those people after me? I don't know why the guards had something against me. That may have been for some transgression I did a long time ago. Not relating really to anything lately. Let's see, what is the Dark Brotherhood? Fast travel back. And through here. And let's go turn these in. Not difficult quests.
The Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience?
Hey, it's the guy we helped.
Punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence
He said he was bringing his mother
welcome return
to a new
tradition.
crypt.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are. Sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You can't even see his
You and
lips
the Night
move
Mother
until
are
you're
of
really
course
close.
welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress! Perfectly! You're the boss!
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss.
What everyone else is saying.
Do you have a contract for me?
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Okay.
Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
So morning never comes. Let's talk to Cicero.
Wait! Oh, wait! I know you. Yes. Yes! From the road, Cicero never forgets a face.
So the interesting thing about Cicero is he has unique clothing. The only way you could get it, I think, is by killing him. You're the man with the wagon transporting his mother.
I am! But not just my mother, our mother, The Night Mother, oh yes. And you helped me. You helped poor Cicero. You talked to Lorius and got him to fix my wheel. Oh, you may have pleased me, but you have surely pleased the Night Mother. And our mother, she will never forget.
So what's weird here is the Night Mother is not Sithis, the Daedric god. It's just somebody who got power from Sithis and now is almost godlike themselves, even in death. Why did you come to the sanctuary? What can you tell me about yourself?
The Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated.
Yeah, where's Breville, I
Imperial
wonder?
province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here, this is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see. Such was my honor as keeper.
The Dark Brotherhood seems to be dying out. What can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and happy. But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say the
So,
words.
spoiler alert, just in the same way I end up being the Dragonborn and the leader of the Winterhold Mages Guild and the leader of the Companions and the leader of the Thieves Guild, and I probably could have become the leader of the Bards Guild, maybe not. I also become the listener.
What? Who is the Night Mother? Oh, you jest. You jest with gullible Cicero. You, of course, know that the Night Mother is our unholy matron. The undying spirit of a great woman who birthed the children of Sithis. And killed them in his honor.
Tell me about Sithis.
That's like telling you about the cold of space, or terror of midnight. Sithis is all those things.
How would they know if space is cold?
The void.
What are the duties of the keeper?
Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it,
Gross.
keeps it safe. Makes sure nobody disrespects our matron's coffin.
What's the listener?
Oh, well, the listener is the only person the Night Mother speaks to. It is the highest honor attainable by a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Though, of course, Our Lady is dead, so she doesn't talk with words, since her lips are rotted. But inside the listener's head, I hear its intimate. But there has not been a listener in years and years. Our Lady has not chosen Cicero, and certainly not Astrid, or anyone. But someday.
So that's all that conversation?
Right then.
And I think we still have some things to turn in. I have to find the guy.
My compliments.
You give me too much credit. Or how could I fail? I am, after all.
Here he is.
Still here? What's
These
the matter?
people are dead.
Can't handle what I'm throwing your way? Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done.
My true payment is just getting these contracts listed as done. 750 gold is nothing.
I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment.
He's making bad puns. And
congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
completed.
You must be talking about the caravan.
And I could take more contracts. And I could ask about what their thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother.
Happy hunting.
And all of that, but I really don't care for any of their opinions, so.
Knew of the spells I didn't use.
So, Morning Never Comes is the next main story thing, and like the other companion guild quests, I don't have an interest in taking the extra things. That's stuff that I might do at some point in the future if this series just goes on forever. After I install mods to get rid of encumbrance perhaps and make it look better. Once I'm through reviewing what the game actually is when you buy it versus what the game can be turned into based on the efforts of people that didn't actually work for Bethesda. There's a big difference there, and at that point the meaning and the reason to play Skyrim is slightly different. Right now we're still reviewing the main game at level 50. I can't believe it's taken us this long. 100 hours, probably more. Let's see. You have anything that you can...
May your weapons be sharp and your prey fresh.
I don't think they're steel ingots. Steel. I can't take the silver though. Unfortunately. Alright, where... Well, I could steal it, certainly. There's a lot to steal all over this city because it's designed to make you go to the jail and do that.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Let's talk to her.
The Dark Brotherhood. My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
The lighting gets better all of a sudden? Because he brought a torch. Wow.
What I need is for Alain Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
Okay.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Alain is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits.
Easy enough.
They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Alain Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Alain has to die.
Alain.
Excellent. Once Alain is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested.
Whatever you want. I'm listening.
If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Anything else?
I planned to kill Alain myself, you know. Nilsine too. Lost my nerve. I even brewed a special poison, lotus extract. Maybe you could use it? Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea.
Interesting. Tell me the full story. Sure,
I went
why
to
not?
Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. Murdered. I met Alain in the tavern, while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Alain made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Alain used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shattershields. Do you know why Alain was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family in their grief and rob them blind.
Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his.
And why must she die?
Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say.
Well, you're not going to be innocent anymore.
I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then Tova will realize what she's lost, huh? Maybe then she'll see that I was just as much a daughter as the others.
Sounds crazy.
May she drown in her own tears.
Okay.
Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
So, that's very narrowly focused. Let's see. Nilsa Shadow Shield. Let's go kill her. I don't argue with contracts as this story goes. I'm gonna just kill everybody. Here's Elaine Dufont, and he's in someplace. And Nilsa Shadow Shield. I think that's Windhelm. So now I have this weird necklace I can't get rid of that I could sell to the curiosity guy. Wonder if maybe I should do that. House of the Clan Shadow Shield. How many people are going to be here? Should I be hiding? The problem here is you don't have abilities to just like shiv anybody or kill from a hiding position. There's no way you can pickpocket and hey, here's another one of those. I bet there's one of those stones in every house. It seems like there's nobody else here. Just Tova and her. So hidden. Draw the bow, slow down time. Fire. Sit in the chair? Sure. We need to kind of hurry now, though. We'll make this look like a robbery gone wrong. So I kind of wonder if I just ran into this house and this house here. No, not that one. That's the one that theoretically we could buy. House of the Clan Cruelty.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work.
I wonder if I could get a house crawl while I'm here. Run to the to the palace and see if maybe that could happen.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
I was afraid of walking next to the...
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
And see, when they say furs coming out of your ears, I don't know what that means.
Cooking and cleaning around the palace.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents. Be careful out there.
So I don't think there's a house call. Let's talk to this guy.
Victory. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
So nope.
You think
None of those people are offering house calls. I imagine I need to see hair growing out of your ears. I don't know what that means. You can't get your hair cut or anything. So what is the implication there? Let's see. Fast travel to this. I assume I haven't killed this guy. And I also kind of assume that there's... If I had... Come on. Let's see. If I had killed everybody in this area, it's been replenished now. Let's see. You know what this is? I believe this is the... I believe this is part of the story we did in chasing after the guy in Riften, the Mercer, the thief that had killed Gallus. So if we have to go back into that cave, that's going to be a little bit of a disappointment. And certainly those things weren't left there. So I think the game sneakily waits until you're not looking or haven't been to an area in a while, and then it starts to undo things, refill things. It would be kind of cool if there was a system that where people just carried objects and such like back to their original originating points. Let's see. Just putting the game back to the way it was originally if you don't keep on the items, where things just disappear from salesmen unless they're important items. I think this game actually holds on to a lot of stuff as far as the merchants for no reason. When it'd probably be fine if items just disappeared. See, I hope I'm going the right direction. I don't know if I am. Watch out for that booby trap. Where's my companion, by the way? Is he stuck? Didn't one-shot him. Took 2 shots. I'm so overpowered now that you have to consider it a failure when it takes 2 shots to kill somebody. Unfortunately, I'm not that overpowered because I still can require 2 shots to kill somebody. And it shouldn't be the case. It should be... I just kind of wish that there was an adaptive difficulty that wasn't as adaptive as this. That you could really be 5-10 levels above. I've said if we were constantly fighting skeletons that died in one hit, even when you were low level 10 or 20,
What was that?
That would probably add to the gameplay flow a lot.
Is someone there?
And let's see, I'm carrying too much now.
I was sure I heard something.
Because we are going, a lot of times you're going through caves and you're not even really finding much or fighting much of things. Let's see. Battle axe. Battle axe for that. Battle axe. Daggers. Daggers. Great swords. Mace. Mace. Warhammer. Pickaxe. Daggers. Steel axe. Steel warhammer. That's a good elimination of heavy items for the moment, at least. Now I know there's a couple more guys over here. Where are there people? Well, this is funny because the game does not want me to go there. It wants me to travel on the other side. Are there people down? Where'd he go? Where are you? Tracking shot, missed. Come on, fire. Missed again. This guy is not gonna make it back to me anytime soon. So I've got to get over a mountain. Let's see. Here we go. Who needs a path? Now I should be looking somewhere close towards the direction. Except for it's up the mountain, it seems. How can it be up the mountain yet not in that area? Because there's a shrine up there that I've never reached. Well, this kind of looks like a path until you hit this point. It's like a path blocked. Look at this tree. Look at this glitchy mess. Obviously the game didn't intend me to come up here, and yet I'm able to bunny hop and reach this. Let's not end up killing ourselves though. I think I may have found it. May have found my way to the right path. Where's my companion again? Like I need him. Anybody else? I'm gonna start being a little bit pickier. So only expensive things. And if I take an expensive thing, it's almost certainly going to be on the back of leaving something less expensive. And so there's another cave or something down that way. And will my companion show back up when I walk through this door, or have I lost him completely? This would be the second time that we've lost our companion. Yeah. Either I told him to stay somewhere, or I fast traveled maybe out of the Dark Brotherhood, and so he's standing on the other side of the door in the Dark Brotherhood. I suppose that's a possibility. This is a dwarven... Let's see. Kill shot. Did not intend to hit him right in the butt. So this isn't a trap. This is just something that was on the door or something. There's a lady over there. And flames just flying over here, and they're using the flames to cook their rats. Yum yum skeever meat. Yeah, I really don't know what difference you're gonna have in the next Elder Scrolls game if for every creature that was made they came out with another one. Because this game is full of creatures. There's wolves and skeevers and mammoths that we barely see, giants that we barely see, dragons that we occasionally see as the roving bosses, skeletons, and what are they called? Dweemers? No, not dweemers, but draugrs. So there's a huge level of that happening. Maybe it's very imbalanced in the fact that we fight draugrs and bandits and humans way more than anything else. Let's see. And that's the real issue. It's not that there's not enough variety in the game, it's that there's not enough variety used in the game. So I would really just say a rebalance of what already exists is probably more worth their time than creating a whole secondary set of creatures. Like, we don't need two kinds of skeevers. We don't really need like 5 different styles of skeletons. There are different styles of skeletons here already, in that some have powers and are stronger, but yeah, I don't think the game needs more. I think it needs probably less. If it got rid of 3 to 8 of the different types of armor, and more focused on individually named stuff. I'm trying to think of like Borderlands. How many different types of guns are really in Borderlands? Shotguns, revolvers, pistols, machine guns, bazookas, and then grenades that have like 5 different styles of abilities on them. I think that's kind of it, but each one is uniquely different with actual numbers and stats. And this game has taken all the RPG elements of numbers and stats away. But then again, I guess Skyrim is way more popular than any other RPG game, probably because it is a simplified game. It's not the Dungeons and Dragons mess that you would normally end up playing. That being said, we've seen the Dark Souls series come back and also sort of have some of that, but then I'm not sure it has all of that. I don't think people are rolling Excel sheets to play Dark Souls. I think they're just trying and failing. I don't know if I'm gonna succeed here. Wow. Apparently I was nowhere close to the right solution. Might explain why I wasn't succeeding any. And here's a crossbolt. And here's some flames. Let's just kill this guy. Ah, they're all here. Let's see what happens. Not going nowhere. Missed. Can I hit it? Another miss. How about there? Come on. I think there might very well be a question as to whether there is even going to be another Elder Scrolls game. It's strange that none of the defenses are enabled here. Gold. And nothing. Ebony arrows and a special weapon. Uniquely named weapon. Take this book. So there's a girl over there. And it's like they're doing sales through this. Iron ingot, gold ingot, iron ore, dormer plate, dormer plate. And you could just open the gate at any point. Interesting. I think I may have missed a couple of things here. Take the gold, leave the hide shield. How do you fit a hide shield in that tiny little chest? Sapphire, hunting bow of fear. A broom? I don't think I actually have a broom. I'll take that to my house. Orcish helmet. Probably shouldn't take that. Master lock. Still have 12 levels to go there. Coin purse, dwarven, gold, gold. Coin purse, gold, dwarven, coin purse. Delvin shield of waning shock. Gold. Sapphire. This, and this. Several enchanted weapons. So we'll start storing things that we don't need. Banded iron shield, boots, clothes, ebony armor, fur armor, fur boots, fur gauntlets, fur shoes. Get rid of all of that. Hide armor, hide boots, hide bracers, iron helmet, iron shield, leather armor. I've already put enough away. And ebony arrow. That's all I really need. So where does this door lead? What in the world is that thing doing? Bounced the arrow all the way back. Do these constantly respawn? That's a little fast for them to show up. That seems like the only room that had any of that. And what am I looking for? Quick save. Ah. Didn't realize that's what came out of those. Interesting. Let's see. There we go. Avoided. Three shots. 3 shots needed. Am I just getting pushed further and further into this area? Was there another quest that was going to overlap in this? It feels like there was. This seems strange. It also seems strange that there's just a workbench here. And novice chest. Take all of that. Dwemer gear. Grab one of those. I think I'm gonna have a collection of Dwemer objects when all's said and done. This one, that one, and ebony ore. Interesting. Master lock. And how's our time going? We're almost done. The question is now, will I make it out of this dwarven thing, or is it destined to take us to the underground city or something like that? Wouldn't be surprised if there's like only one way into the underground city and then several secret passages you couldn't get through to get back into certain dwarven caves. I wish this game got rid of all of its lore and jargon. Like, instead of saying Dwemer everything, just say Dwarven. Or, at the very least, put in parentheses Dwarven. That J.R. Tolkien jargon has really stuck around and become the de facto standard. So trying to add anything to it is difficult, particularly when you're adding a lot of different things like Thalmor, Redguard, Dwemer. There's just a lot of stuff there that... Let's see. Helmet, shield, leather armor, leather boots, Nordic everything, Orcish helmet. Let's see. These guys are jumping out of nowhere. There is something here. I don't even know what quest I'm doing. The Rathabar Deep Market? What quest is this? What in the world quest am I doing? Yeah, there's no quest here about this. It's just giving me another place to go. So, I guess we're gonna find out what this is all about in the next recording. That's it for this one. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. And please follow and friend me on all the social media sites down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.